Hello, friends. Well, here a while back, I got in possession of some unique hooch bottles, unique alcohol bottles, I guess you could say. Various 3 different kinds, and I thought I'd share them with you. Hey, Jack, well, you know. So the first one we're going to talk about is this bottle of Pinch 12-year-old Scotch. Now, I'm not a big Scotch drinker, and I know they got Pinch still in production, so I don't know if this was a special bottle or is this how they did it a long time ago, because it's old, judging by the paper that's on it. It's kind of really deteriorated, but it's kind of a neat bottle. We'll put it up here. You see how it's pinched in on 3 sides, like somebody pinched it. So I don't know if, like I say, I don't know if that's a commemorative bottle or that's how they used to do it. I don't know if they still do it this way. I know I've seen Pinch, but it wasn't in these bottles. I'm sure these were pretty expensive to make as compared to a regular bottle. It's been open, so we'll go ahead and give it a little taste. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Scotch. So there you go. So if any of my friends come over and want to drink some Pinch out of a fancy bottle, I got one. The other one I really like this bottle. Now this one hasn't been opened. It's unopened, and it is some George Dickel Tennessee whiskey. Or let me get it all straight here. George Dickel Tennessee sour mash whiskey. And it's in this fancy little curved bottle. And I guess it's supposed to represent a powder horn. Like you'd keep your black powder in for your rifle, your muzzle loading, your flintlock, or your percussion cap. Firearm. Got stuck. Got it neat. It's leather. Nice stitching. Wasn't a cheap bottle to make, I'm sure. In the presentation, I'm sure this was again another rare run of it. It says standard bottle available at your favorite package store. So we know this one is definitely a special run. Not gonna open it anytime soon. I may open it one day just to try it out, but for the novelty of it, I think I'm just gonna put it on the shelf because it's kind of cool. See the leather and the stitching on the bottom. Dickel, Tennessee. First bottle. Oh, hey, look. First bottling, October 1964. Okay, cool. That's right there on the bottle. And this other one here, this last one we're going to talk about now, this is all kind of fancy. Coming in a little leather, or I'm sure it's pleather box. Well, let's open her up. That comes off there, and oh, look, we got a fancy decanter. Ooh, got a fancy little decanter in here. Put that in there again where it was supposed to be. So it's got a nice little glass stopper. Set that aside. And a fancy little bottle inside there too. him aside. And yeah. Anyway, this one hasn't been opened either. It's a nice presentation bottle somebody got, I guess. And it's got some small writing on it. Or my eyes are getting bad, so let me bust out my spectacles here. Let's see what we can see. So it says whiskey blend, 80 proof, 4/5 a quart. The straight whiskey in this product is 10 years old, 20% Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, 10-year-old 60% blended Canadian whiskey, 12 years old 20% blended Scotch whiskey, and 10 years old. Okay, so I got out of order there somehow. The straight whiskey in this product is 10-year-old 20% Kentucky straight whiskey, bourbon whiskey, 10 years old. Canadian whiskey, 60%, 12 years old. 20% blended Scotch whiskey, 10 years old. Okay, there we go. Bottled under the supervision of Master Distillers and Blenders Committee for the production of this special 75th commemorative bottling by #1 Distilling Company. All right. SCHNLEY, Pennsylvania. Shinley? I don't know how to say that. Y'all tell me. SCHENLEY, Shinley, Pennsylvania. The International Whiskey. A commemorative blend of the world's finest Scotch, Canadian, and American bourbon whiskeys. Bottled in honor of Louis S. Rosenstiel on his 75th birthday. Chairman and founder of Shinley Industries. SCHENLEY. I'm sure I'm butchering all those names, but that's what's on this little tag right there. I don't know if y'all can see that guy or not. I don't know who Mr. Louis S. Rosenstiel. Rosenstiel. Man, I'm butchering these names, and I'm sorry. Pretty special they have that whiskey bottled in his honor. Don't see a date it was bottled, though. Guess we'll have to look up Mr. Rosenstiel, and do a little math. Find out what his birthday was. So anyway, pretty cool bottle. We're going to save that unopened too. Put it on the shelf. Maybe we'll look up Mr. Rosenstiel's family and see if they want it. If any of them still around. Well, anyway, there's my funky whiskey bottles. Thought I'd share it with you. Y'all have fun out there.